Hey guys, it's McKenna Herzog here, and I know you guys are getting ready for Built on the Rock, so I wanted to give you guys a little makeup tutorial for your performance, and this is super easy, pretty quick. I mean, in this video it's going to be a little longer because I'm going step by step, but it usually takes me anywhere from like 10 to 15 minutes, so it's not too bad. And so yeah, just follow along. Hey guys, so right now I have no makeup on. You want to make sure your face is all clean before you apply all this stage makeup. To start off with, I'm using this Makeup Forever. It's a primer, mattifying primer. So if you have any primer, I would suggest using it so it stays on throughout the performance. Here it is. You just apply it on your face. This will help your foundation stay on. The next step is using my Makeup Forever. You can use any foundation you want, but this is what I use for stage. You can buy it at Sephora, same with the primer. And then this is their matte foundation. And then I always go like a shade darker when I'm performing so I don't get washed out on stage. Let's see if I can get some out. Alright, here it is. I'm in the color 35, and like I said, it is darker than I would normally choose. You want to go in with a foundation brush, so it could kind of look like this or anything. I would not suggest using your fingers because you really want it to be blended in for performances, so it doesn't look bad on stage. I'm gonna grab my mirror. So make sure you blend it in all around your face, your nose. Also get down on your neck as well. Alright, and then your forehead. Make sure you push it up into the hairline. And a little goes a long way, so don't feel like you have to cake it on just because it's a performance. The mattifying primer that I used really helps keep it on, so you don't need a lot. My Tarte, it's the Shape Tape. I love this stuff for everyday makeup or for performances. It's so great. It stays on. It's my concealer. So I use this in the shade Light. You always want to go a shade lighter on your under eyes to especially hide those dark circles, but also great for makeup or performances as well. Comes with this like nice brush, and so you can easily apply it on. You don't need another brush, and I just kind of go along here like this. You want to make sure it's on really well. And then just kind of pull it down here, and then also I like to highlight the bridge of my nose for performances, and then if you have any other blemishes you can kind of cancel those out. It's just like a little makeup sponge, and you can buy this at Ulta, Sephora, anywhere, but also you can get discounted ones at like Target or other places, but I love the Beauty Blender. So anyways, you get it wet, and then it gets all soft and fluffy like this, and you go in and you just kind of pat. You don't want to smear it because then you'll wipe it all away. You just want to pat it into your skin and then take it onto the eyelid like so, and then kind of down to the corner of your nose. Just keep patting. Alright, so that eye is done. Do you see the difference? I mean, I haven't fixed this one yet, but it makes your eyes so bright, which is great for stage makeup. Same thing on the other side. I sometimes tuck it around my nose, the sides there. I have a little extra. And then onto the lid. Alright, and then the nose. Same thing, just dab. And sometimes I will add it up here but you don't need to. So there's the concealer. Oh, I forgot this part down here. There you have it. It looks so much better. You want to let the concealer set for a little bit, so we're going to hold off on setting that right now, but we will set the foundation. Loose setting powder, it's by Laura Mercier. I love this stuff too. And so it's kind of like a, oops, just dropped it. It's the translucent powder, but it just goes under your skin clear, but it helps set your makeup, which I love, and it lasts all day. I'm using this powder brush. You can use any brushes you want, but this is the one I'm using. And then I just dip it into the translucent powder and kind of tap it, because you don't want tons of it on your face. And just put it on. Same on the other side. And you can tell as it goes on, it's making your skin look beautiful, not shiny, and it will help keep the makeup on. Alright, so there's that. And then I go in, after letting my under eye set, I go in with this smaller brush. You can use your big brush too, but I like to use this one because I can get in under my eyes a little bit better. Let's see here. And this stuff like lasts forever, so if you want to invest in it, it's worth it, especially if you're performing a lot. Alright. Next step is contouring, and contouring is really good for performances because you want your cheekbones and other parts of your face to be defined, because you can be washed out on stage with all the bright lights. So I'm using this angled brush, and then this is my Smashbox contouring palette. So we have the highlighter, the bronzer, and then the contour. And like I said, if you have like a bronzer, you can use that, but I would get an angled brush so that you can do the contours a little bit easier. So what I'm gonna go do is use the contour right here, the dark brown, and I'm gonna go along my cheekbones, and sometimes I will squeeze the brush to get a more defined line. And you want to start at like the top of your ear here and go down, not all the way, but stop about halfway or 3/4 of the way. So just a little bit more. And it's going to be dark, but you want that because you want your cheekbones to be defined on stage. So there's that side. See the difference? Alright, and then the other side. Same thing, start at the top of your ear and just draw a line diagonally down. And then just kind of blend it in a little bit. So there it is. And then I will do my nose. Start here and then draw a line straight down, and same on the other side of the nose. And using that same color, the contour color. Alright. And it looks really dramatic right now, but don't worry, we'll blend it in. Alright, now I take my big poofy brush again, and this part I use the contour color and a little bit of the bronzer, and I do it around the hairline. And this will make your forehead look a little bit smaller and more defined. It'll bring out your facial features too. So just like that. And then also on the jawline underneath here, underneath your chin and to the sides. Alright, do you see the difference? It looks so much better. I'm also going to take my big bronzer because I go a shade darker on my face than my actual natural color, I need to blend it all in, so I'm going to blend it down my neck. And you can use any bronzer you want. If you're curious, I'm using the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. It's great as well. Alright. So there you have it. I'm gonna go back in with my Smashbox. I'm gonna use the highlighter now. I'm gonna go in with my smaller brush, and I'm gonna take the highlighter and I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose on top. So we contoured the sides here, and you're gonna use the highlighter down your nose, and then also in your T-zone right up here. Alright, there. And then also your chin, just like right here in the middle. And then also you can do a little bit under the eye, although that setting powder usually does the trick. Blush is huge for stage makeup. You want a good blush color. Now I typically go towards a more brighter pink. Now this pink looks super, super bright, but it doesn't go on that bright. I'm using my blush brush. It's kind of angled, but you can use your whatever brush you have. So just tap it in, and I'm gonna start up here towards the sides and then bring it down. And usually I like to do a little kissy face so I can define the cheekbones a little bit better. And then you don't want to bring it too far in, but just about 3/4 of the way as well. And then bring it up here a little bit to blend it in. Same on the other side. And then I just take the excess and go around. Alright, we got hair going everywhere. Alright. So there it is. Alright, last step for the face. I'm using this Becca highlighter. It's super shiny and pretty. It's in the color Opal. So I take my little brush, it's kind of fluffy, and just go into the highlighter. And you want to go right above your blush. So we did the contour, then blush right above that, and then now we're going to go in with the highlighter just above that. And do you see how it just emphasizes your cheekbones a little bit more? And then up kind of around the corner of your eye. Same thing on the other side. And then I do a little bit on the end of my nose, and then the rest up the bridge. And then I will add a little bit right underneath my eyebrow, and same on the other side. That's it for that. One that I'm using is this better. Okay, and then on the top of it, I'm gonna just apply this marzipan. It's shimmery, super pretty. You can use whatever color you want, but something shiny. Add a little pop right on the top of your lid there. Don't go up over here where we just did the dark color. Stay right on the lid. Okay, there's that eye. Now we're gonna move on to this eye. Eyeliner. Use liquid eyeliner. It will change your life, especially for the performance. Because you're sweating and working hard, you want to have liquid eyeliner so it's not running down your face. So this is key. Now, for liquid eyeliner, I use, it's the Kat Von D, it's Trooper. So do you see the fine tip? It's great. I love this one. What I usually do is I start in the corner, outer corner of my eye, and then I'll do the wing. Now for the wing, you don't want to go too far, but you want to go far enough because it is a performance. So I usually will go to where I ended my eyeshadow. Alright, so I went a little thicker right there to make my eye look a little bigger. And then this part's going to be a little hard because I have this tiny mirror. But you're going to just do a quick wing. And you want it, the wing to, you want the brush to kind of be in line with the end of your eyebrow. So I don't have a ton of hair here at the end of my eyebrow, but it ends right here. So I'm just lining it up with that. So there it is. And then I will go back in and fill it up. And you just want to make sure it's really thin across. You don't want this huge line because then you're covering pretty much everything and you can have black eyes on stage and it's not going to look good. So just a thin line. And then I usually stop just before the corner of my eye. Alright, there's that eye. Same for the other side. Alright, so we're just gonna finish that up. Remember not to make it too thick, just a thin line. And then I stop when I get close to the corner of my eye. So you just go above the eyelashes. Try to stay as close as possible, and there you have it. All done. So here's the pencil eyeliner. Just go in with that. I don't like to make it too heavy on the bottom. But I don't like to go on the inside. I usually go underneath next to the, or like along the lash line. And just until my lashes end right before the crease. So same thing as I did above is the same thing below. And remember, it doesn't have to be super dark. So there's the eyes with all the eyeliner on, all ready to go. Now we're gonna move to lashes. Now, I'm not sure if you guys are using lashes, but if you do, you can trim these babies, and I got stuff on them, but you can trim them to make them fit your eyes, and also you just use glue and you want to make sure you put them on as close as you can to your lash line, so they look really real. but we're not going to do those today. I'm just going to show you my mascara and how I get the dramatic eyes for the performances. So I use my handy dandy eyelash curler and I hold it for about 5 seconds on each eye. Alright, then I'm going to go in with my primer. This is by L'Oreal. It's at Target, and it's the voluminous base, so it's white. But I love this stuff because you can build your mascara. Here it is. It's great. So I go in just like normal. Just apply it on your lashes. I just do the top, but you can do both. But I just do the top lashes. Same on the other side. So the key with the priming mascara, keep it on for about 30 seconds before you apply your other black mascara, to kind of give it like a setting time, and then it will help your eyelashes look longer and thicker. So now I'm using this Tarte mascara. You really can use any kind of mascara. This is just the one that I have right now. And then you can go in, spend about 30 seconds, go in, and you're gonna apply a couple layers of mascara. Black mascara. Make sure it's black. Alright. Here's one eye. And we're going to do the other eye while we wait for this one to dry a little bit. Okay, there's the first coat. Go in with the second coat. My mascara is like running out, so it will look better if you have a newer mascara. Make sure you try to get every lash if possible. See how much of a difference a second coat makes? It's definitely worth the second coat. Alright, now the other side. Alright, so there's both of the eyes. Alright, next is a big one. It's eyebrows. So I'm using this cream eyebrow stuff by Anastasia, and it's called the Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm using dark brown since I have pretty dark hair. And I'm just going to use my little eyebrow brush and just dip it in. You only need a little bit. You probably can't even see that, but it's on there. And I like to start right here at the arch and then go down and then fill this in. So take the brush and fill in the brows. I have pretty good brows. I mean, I'm sparse here, but I just kind of go along the little bit of hair that I have right there. But if you don't have very much hair, I would suggest using this and a pencil, and that will kind of help them look natural. See here. follow the line down, and you kind of want to match your wing eyeliner up with where your eyebrows end. Alright. Okay, and then now to fill this part in. And then what I do for this inner part is I just go where my hair is, and I just go up and down like so, and then bring it in a little bit more. And I just follow the hair, so it makes it super easy. But you can also use a pencil there as well. I like to use this because it's pretty quick and easy. But if you feel like a pencil is easier, you go right ahead and do that. I'm all about easy. Alright. So that one's pretty good. There you have it. See the difference? It makes a huge difference. You have to do your eyebrows. I told my kids that I was teaching out in Chicago when I was teaching them dance and for performances that eyebrows are key. They're gonna make your face. So please, please, please do your eyebrows. That's why I saved it for the last step. And we're gonna go in on the other side. Alright. Same thing. Alright, I went a little high there, but just use your finger and get it right off. And fill in the inner part. Like I said, just go along with the hair. Brush it up and down, bring it in a little bit, not too close, but if you were to take this brush and line it up, just like that, it will line up together. That's how close you want your eyebrows to be. Alright. So, there's the brows. There's the look. And then, oh, I forgot one last thing. I recently started using this, and I love this stuff. I wish I was using it for performances back in the day, but it's the Urban Decay All Nighter, and it's the makeup setting spray. This will be key for when you're performing and sweating and all that good stuff. So what you do, just hold it away from your face and spray it. Woo! And it stinks. I wish it smelled good. But this stuff is great, and you just let it set on your face and it will keep your makeup set throughout the performance. So there you have it. I hope this helps. And as dancers like to say, MERDE, good luck on your performance. I'm sure you guys will be amazing, and I hope to make it because I would love to support you guys. And good luck. Hope this helps you. Love ya.